Robert Pattinson has never been the kind of actor who simply chooses roles based on fame, money, or mainstream appeal. Instead, he has built a career defined by unpredictability, bold decisions, and a willingness to explore unusual characters and unconventional stories. Now, as he steps into the spotlight once again with his latest film, The Drama, the actor has opened up about the one thing that matters most to him when selecting a movie project, and it reveals a lot about why his career has taken such a unique path. While promoting his new film, Pattinson shared that there's a very specific feeling he looks for when reading a script. For him, it all comes down to a moment of instinct, something almost impossible to fake. He explained that if he reads a script and immediately feels the urge to read a line out loud, that's when he knows a project has something special. It's not about whether the story is big or small, commercial or artistic. It's about whether the dialogue sparks something inside him. That spontaneous reaction, that sudden excitement to speak the words aloud, is what he considers the ultimate test of a script's quality. This perspective offers a fascinating insight into Pattinson's creative process. Acting, after all, is not just about memorizing lines or delivering performances. It's about connection. When a line of dialogue feels so alive that an actor wants to say it out loud instantly, it suggests that the writing has a certain energy, a rhythm, and a uniqueness that can translate powerfully on screen. Pattinson's focus on this instinctive reaction highlights his deep respect for storytelling and his commitment to authenticity in his performances. He went even further, describing how sometimes a single line can stand out so much that he feels compelled to repeat it to others, even if it makes no sense out of context. That moment of fascination, when a piece of dialogue sticks in his mind and refuses to let go, is something he values highly. It's not about logical understanding or immediate clarity. It's about intrigue, curiosity, and emotional impact. For Pattinson, those are the qualities that make a script worth pursuing. Another key element he looks for is something he describes as dangerous. Not dangerous in a literal sense, but in a creative and emotional way. He is drawn to projects that carry a sense of unpredictability, something that challenges expectations or pushes boundaries. This desire for risk and originality has been a consistent theme throughout his career. From indie films to major blockbusters, Pattinson has repeatedly chosen roles that allow him to explore complex characters and unconventional narratives. This mindset perfectly aligns with his latest project, The Drama, where he stars alongside Zendaya. The film itself has already generated significant attention, not just for its star power, but also for its unusual storyline and emotional depth. It follows a couple preparing for their wedding, only for their relationship to be shaken by a deeply unsettling revelation from the bride's past. The story blends elements of romance, tension, and psychological complexity, making it exactly the kind of dangerous project Pattinson is drawn to. The film's release has sparked conversations across audiences and critics alike, with many praising its bold approach while others debate its controversial themes. But regardless of where people stand, one thing is clear. The Drama is not a typical romantic film. It challenges viewers, provokes discussion, and refuses to follow a predictable path, qualities that align perfectly with Pattinson's artistic preferences. Pattinson's approach to choosing roles also explains why his career has evolved in such an unexpected way. Many actors who achieve early fame in blockbuster franchises often struggle to break away from that image. However, Pattinson has managed to do the opposite. After gaining worldwide recognition, he deliberately shifted towards smaller, more experimental projects, working with visionary directors and exploring roles that push him out of his comfort zone. This willingness to take risks has not only redefined his career but also earned him respect as a serious and versatile actor. His philosophy also sheds light on the importance of dialogue in filmmaking. While visuals, direction, and storytelling structure all play crucial roles, dialogue remains one of the most immediate ways an audience connects with character. Pattinson's emphasis on lines that feel compelling enough to speak out loud suggests that he values scripts that prioritize authenticity and emotional resonance. It's a reminder that sometimes the smallest details, a single line, a fleeting moment, can have the greatest impact. At the same time, his comments reveal a deeper truth about creativity itself. Great art often comes from instinct rather than calculation. That sudden urge to read a line out loud, to repeat it, to share it with others, that's something that can't be false or manufactured. It's a genuine reaction, and for Pattinson, it's a clearer sign that a project has something worth exploring. As the drama continues to make waves, Pattinson's insights into his decision-making process offer fans a new way to understand his work. It's not just about the roles he plays, but about the reasons behind those choices. Every project he takes on is guided by a desire for originality, emotional depth, and a sense of unpredictability that keeps both him and the audience engaged. In an industry often driven by formulas and trends, Pattinson's approach stands out as refreshingly authentic. He isn't chasing the safest options or the most obvious successes. Instead, he's following his instincts, trusting his reactions, and choosing projects that challenge him creatively. It's a strategy that may not always guarantee mainstream success, but it ensures that his work remains interesting, dynamic, and true to his artistic vision. Ultimately, the number one thing Pattinson looks for in a movie is not something that can be easily measured or defined. It's a feeling, a spark, a moment of connection that tells him a script is worth bringing to life. And as his career continues to evolve, that simple yet powerful principle is likely to keep guiding him toward roles that surprise, challenge, and captivate audiences around the world.